Hello guys, welcome to another juicy gist on Big Brother Naija on Gusto TV Africa. So I have hot gist for you guys. Like, it's just so amazing. Like, I can't contain the excitement already. So I'm going to start off with Maria. You know how it was to prank, I don't know whether that's to prank us or prank the housemates, that there will be eviction for them, and it all depends on who impresses Maria the most. And then Maria had to pick 6 people who least impress her up for eviction, and she did. And guess what? It was a really emotional scene to watch, seeing how she had to pick them. At first she was like, oh, okay, Big Brother, I'm ready. But then when it was time for her to pick, she started being emotional again. And I'm like, babe, is this crying thing like a default? Like anytime you need it, you just press a button and then your face gets teary and all of that. But then I feel like Maria is doing a great job in the house because of how she picked these housemates. Now, you remember how, if you recollect how I've always told you guys, how these housemates are being called to the diary session, and they are to imagine who Maria would pick, and they were all mentioning Queen. Oh, she's going to pick Queen. Oh, she's going to pick Queen. But surprisingly, she did not pick Queen at all. Yet she picked Pere, she picked Yusuf, even picked Saga. Saga was really surprised. Like, his face should be literally on memes right now. Like, he was really shocked, and I'm surprised. Why should he be shocked? I mean, you're in Big Brother's house. You're supposed to be, ready for anything at all. And then it was surprising, although to some of us, that she picked Pere, knowing that she and Pere, they are paddy and all of that. And I like the way she even picked Emmanuel, knowing that Licorice, her bestie in the house, is into Emmanuel. But then she picked Emmanuel, and it was really good, because it felt like, okay, she's not playing politics about it. She's not getting emotional about who she's ready to pick. But then again, there's this thing telling me that probably she picked these people because she knows already that this eviction is fake. So let me just dilly-dally around it. I'm sure if it was real, she wouldn't have picked Emmanuel, if you ask me, though. Now, moving on, we also had an amazing gist yesterday. So apparently Licorice and Emmanuel's ship were about to sink yesterday, thanks to Ebuka. So Ebuka asked Emmanuel a question yesterday during the live eviction show, or should I say fake live eviction show, that what's going on between you and Licorice and all of that. And the way he answered, he was like, why? Okay, let me just say what he said. He said that we are in a comfortable place. Now, that comfortable place does not say yes, we are in a relationship or a situationship, or we are friends. It's like in the middle. And then this got Licorice really upset, and then she had to call him aside for a conversation. And she was like, you're making me feel stupid. I'm not stupid. You are making all what the house may think about us. You are just giving it to them the way it is. Like, and I'm like, babe, what exactly do you want? Like, we've seen how these 2 people are talking about how they are not going to tell the housemate they're in a relationship, and then when he's owning up to the fact that, okay, we have a plan, not to own up to this thing, and then she's getting upset. Like, what exactly do you want? Like they always say, what do women want? So at the end of that argument, which seemed really heated, before the camera would come back, before Kayode would show us what's going on between them, they were already sitting on each other's lap again. And I'm like, yo, Emma Rose, you guys came with jazz. Like, there's so much love in there, if you ask me. I feel like these people are trying to keep it cool and simple until probably when they get out of the house, to now show us that, okay, this is what we want and this is not what we want. As for content, they are really giving us content, if you ask me. And then moving on, there is a really huge situation following Queen. Yeah, I'm going to start from the Saturday party. So during the Saturday party, she was literally avoiding Boma, not forgetting that last week Saturday, the Boma literally came at her, talking down on her, saying that, why would you pull me out when I'm dancing with somebody else and all of that, we're not a thing and all of that. And he was really shouting at her, trying to put it out there that, yo, I am not in a relationship with you, I don't want to have anything to do with you that has to do with relationship or situationship. And she was like, cool. And all week, throughout last week, she has been really avoiding him, and she has been tilting towards white money. And I was thinking, oh, could it be white money that she really likes? Something might be brewing up right there. And during the party on Saturday, where they were literally avoiding each other, and Boma was, I could say for a fact that Boma was avoiding her, but then she was on her own, in her own groove, dancing and all that. And I was like, yeah, go girl, you don't give a rat's ass about this guy. Like, keep doing what you do and all of that. And then boom, they started dancing. After party, you know how it is with these guys, like when they are high, intoxicated on alcohol and all of that, they get into something else. And then she started dancing with this guy, grinding with him and all of that. And it was really, like, I don't understand what the dancing part was, because you were at the party, you didn't dance, and then after the party, you seem to be glued to each other. Like the way they were dancing, I literally don't want to describe it the way it was, but then it was really intense, if you ask me, and it remains small way therefore enter inside a room. But then that didn't happen, thank God, again. And then, you know, and we also saw how Boma was, you know, literally telling her that, you know what, I'm gonna F you tonight and all of that and all of that. And I was really looking for content right there, you know, how it is. And I was hoping that Kayode would show us something. And I was also hoping that Queen would not fall for that. And then, you know, after the whole dancing and everything, Boma was in her bed. And then they were in bed, you know, talking, just and all that. And Angel came from nowhere. I was like, oh, Boma, you are here and all of that and all of that. And Queen was like, oh, so you have already booked with Angel? And I'm like, hold up. Angel, what's your mission in this house? Because throughout last week, it was Angel, Michael, and Jackie B, and there was a friction right there. And now it has moved to Boma again. And then, you know, I was like, okay, let me just keep my cool. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And then, you know, Queen now told Boma that, Boma, so you booked a session with Angel and you're here in my bed. Okay, stand up. And Boma was, you know, trying to like explain to her that, no, I don't have any session with Angel. I'm going to my head of house lounge, trying to convince her and all that. And she literally escorted him to the head of house lounge, and she shut the door behind her and left to her room. And immediately Boma stood up and went to Angel's bed. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I was actually literally praying, okay, Kayode, please don't move this camera away from these people. And guess what? They were intensively doing something under the sheets. Trust me, you don't want to see what's going on. Like, they were literally doing something. A whole lot went down there. You know, there's a sheet, so I can't really tell you for a fact what happened. I can't really say it straight, but trust me, a whole lot went down. And then, you know, Boma was like, you know, in the moment, and this still lasted for a long time. And guess what, guys? Queen was literally right beside them. Like, if you ask me, this Boma is the real player in this situation. Like, he's a strong player, no doubt. Like, you literally have two girls under your sleeves. Like, how does he do that? And then, you know, the intense part for me was when, you know, Ebuka was asking Boma about Queen yesterday. And guess what he said? He literally, you know, in the summary of everything he said, he was trying to say that, you know, Queen was an option for him. He hit you, Abby. He shocked me too. And then, you know, Queen was really upset about that, because Ebuka also asked her that, you know what, you seem to be liking all the guys in the house. Like, what's going on? Because first of all, it was, you know, Pere, and then it was Boma. You know, after her issue with Maria, she tilted to Boma. And then after Boma told her to lay off, she went to White Money. And then, you know, Ebuka was like, what's going on? You seem to like all the guys in the house. And this really got her upset, and then she went to bed, you know, literally crying and all of that. And, you know, Sammy was there to comfort her, judging from the fact that, you know, Sammy has collected his own breakfast from Ebuka before, so he seemed to be the only one that can understand her situation. And then he was there to, you know, comfort her and be like, you know what, you don't have to feel bad about that, you know, these things happen and all of that. So I hope that she learns, because in my head at that moment I was like, good for you. Like, babe, you need to be smart in this. This is Big Brother's house. You don't expect a concrete relationship here until you go outside the house. Like, I always say this. I know that, you know, a lot of people have been able to scale through. You know, we have the Gendoni situation. We have the Bam Bam situation with Teddy A. We also have the V and Neo, which seem to be blossoming already. But then, all fingers are not equal, babe. Like, you need to calm down, like, chill on that. Now, moving on, we also have Sasuke. Yes, Sasuke came into the highlights yesterday. So Ebuka also, you know, shook that table yesterday, like he always do, you know, on Sundays, when he asked her what's going on between she and Cross. Like, it seems that she's enjoying both company, and she was like, accepted with a full chest, like, oh, she already told these guys that nothing can go on between them. both of them actually, and that she's simply enjoying the company. Now this got Cross really upset, judging from the fact that, you know, last week he already cut his dread just to make sure that I look decent for my girl and all of that, the things we do for love and all of that, and then boom, she just said it like, I don't really like these guys, I don't want a relationship, I've told them before. And I feel like Sasuke really led Cross on, if you ask me. Or maybe JayPaul, or maybe both of them. Because in the night, she's cuddling with JayPaul. In the morning, she's all, you know, cute and all of that with Cross. They even had a conversation of who is playing dirty and all of that. And then, you know, at some point, she had to advise him to cut his hair. And I'm like, okay. I see your pain, bro. I see your pain. And then after the, you know, eviction show, after Ebuka had left, you know, Sasuke and Cross had a talk. And then Cross was like, you know what, I never knew you actually liked JayPaul, because you always told me you guys are friends. You know, I also have female friends too that I, you know, get friendly with and all of that on a friendly level, and we have no, you know, attachment whatsoever. So what exactly is going on? You should have just told me that you like the guy. And then Sasuke was like, the situation I have with JayPaul is the same situation I have with you, that there's nothing. And then Cross seemed to not understand. You know, he was saying that, you know what, I'm going to let you have your way with JayPaul, because, you know, JayPaul is my homie, he's my guy. Of course, he's not supposed to be angry at JayPaul. I like the way he handled it so, you know, maturely. You know, he was ready to let her go, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to take 2 steps back and I'm going to let you do your thing. And Sasuke was like, do my thing, I don't have a thing with JayPaul either and all of that. But then we all know, like, everybody just had their breakfast on Sunday, like so I'm really happy for JayPaul that, you know, Cross is taking a step back. You want to know why? Not because I don't think Cross and Sasuke are good, but then JayPaul had to, you know, forfeit his chance with Jackie B because of Boma, and now there's Cross in between his relationship with Sasuke. Like, it seems this guy always go for girls that, you know, are already into somebody else and all that. But I really hope something comes up right here. You know, our eyes are peeled for what will happen this week, and Sasuke seems to be, you know, withdrawn and all of that, judging from the fact that Ebuka have, you know, blow the whistle on her. Now, what is really surprising me is the fact that Ebuka is not really getting deep into conversations. Like, okay, he also asked White Money yesterday about how, you know, what happened with Pere and why you did not speak up on time, and White Money was like, you know what, I thought it was a joke until he removed his belt and all that. But Ebuka is not actually giving us, like, hitting these people where it hurts. So I really want him to, like, I don't know, say something else. Like, don't attack people that are in a relationship, let them be. Now, moving on, we have Jackie B. So apparently Jackie B was seen, you know, talking to JayPaul that Angel stole her shoe. Yes, I know stealing is a very serious accusation. Now, it's not something that you can just, you know, say in one corner or the other. And Jackie B seems to have a lot of fans in that house, which she, like, you know, talk to. You know, there's Tega, there's Boma and all that. And I know she's not going to stop with JayPaul. She's going to tell other housemates. Now, I feel like she needs to, you know, confront Angel. Now, this was how it all started. So Jackie B was, you know, telling JayPaul that, okay, she lent Angel her shoe and Angel was supposed to return it. And then she went to ask Angel. Angel was like, oh, she don't know where she kept it. And until she pressurized her more before she went to bring it out. And JayPaul was like, wow, she couldn't have done that and all that. Like, you're literally spoiling this girl's name. Aside from the fact that you said, okay, she's going for Michael that you like, it seems Angel has left Michael for you, and now you are saying there's a shoe situation. Like, you know, when girls fight, they go down to the dirtiest part. Now, I can't wait to see these people go face off. Like, it's going to be a bombshell. Like, I can't wait. I hope this happens this week. Yeah, I know how you guys like fights, like I do. So on that note, that way I'll be rounding up on today's gist. Until I come your way next time, please click on the subscribe button if you are new to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video comes up. See you guys next time. I remain Helen. Bye.